Hi guys and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland career mode. Now, in the last episode, we won the league, and at the end of the episode, I did say to you guys that there's a small chance that I could simulate the last two games because they don't mean anything anymore, and we'll go straight to the season review. In the end, I have decided against that, and at the end of this episode, or after the games that we play in this episode, I will explain why. It is very important for you guys to stick around after the games and listen to what I have to say, because it's something that I need you guys to get involved with. So yeah, just stick around. Nice one. So in this episode, we do have a game against Middlesbrough, followed by a game against Bournemouth. I'm probably going to try and use a few players that I maybe wouldn't before, even though we have quite rotated the team well in the last few episodes, so there shouldn't be too many surprises. But yeah, I'm going to try and use a few different players. And if you look at the table as well, right now, as it stands, of course we've won the league. We're 7 points clear and can't be caught. But Middlesbrough, who we play first, they have to win this game. This is a desperate must-win game for them, as they're 4 points adrift from safety. Newcastle sit in 17th place. So I suppose I would like to see him stick around just then we have a derby next season. But either way, I'll have a bit of a smirk on my face. But yeah, but then we do take on Bournemouth, who are 20th, already relegated. So it should be a pretty simple episode, but Middlesbrough do have a lot to play for, whereas we don't really anymore. So let's get into it. So guys, this is the starting 11 I am going with against Middlesbrough at the Riverside. Who we have: Reuter, Walker-Peters, Zagadou, Foyth, Iorfa, Gooch, Busquets, Henriquez, Calvert-Lewin, Harrison and Osoro. And Harrison's actually just recently, over the last couple of days, started to complain about his lack of playing time, which I think's slightly unfair. It might be because his squad role is still possibly important or key player. I'm not too sure, because he has fell down in the ranks since Masonda's arrival. But I am giving him some more game time now. So come on, boys. So here we are, guys, at the Riverside, hoping to pour even more misery on Middlesbrough, who are threatened by relegation at the moment. It's a big night for them at the Riverside. And here is the Middlesbrough starting 11. Randolph in goal, Navarro, Shotton, Ayala and Samir across the back. 4, Desart and Clayton in the middle. Adama, Forshaw and Marino, as well as Braithwaite. It's a 4-4-1-1 formation. It looks relatively defensive, and here is our formation that you've already seen, but we haven't really looked at the lineups like this throughout the season. It has been asked of me by a couple of you guys as well. So there it is. Come on, lads. Nice turn of pace from Osoro. Gets it across goal. Can Henriquez get there? It's been headed away. Oh, this is a brilliant ball for Henriquez. Cuts it back. Can he finish it? Oh, it's at the post. I was just about to say he can, but the ball smashes off the post. Nice turn from Henriquez. Gets it inside for Busquets. Oh, it's been blocked. Oh, it's a good chance here for Middlesbrough. They've cut through us and they've hit it wide, luckily. And the second half begins. Oh no, Adama, who's been really causing trouble recently, has scored. It's 1-0 to Middlesbrough. What an important goal that could prove to be for them. But he's caused us problems a good couple of times now. He's very direct in running at you and very difficult to judge. It's 1-0. I can't even really say it's against the run of play. I mean, we've dominated possession. We've kept hold of the ball well and neatly. Just haven't made too many chances to shout about. But now here is Gooch with the efforts, and it's too hopeful. Here is Lewin coming down this left-hand side with a bit of space. Dink it across goal, son, and the deflection takes it onto the roof of the net. Now I'm going to bring Hoylett on and bring Calvert-Lewin off. I'm also going to bring Isaac on and replace Osoro. Played short at the corner. Dinked in. It's not a bad ball. Headed, and it's straight at Randolph. Nice football. It's Henriquez, and it's an absolute beauty. It really is. That's fantastic football. We just needed a couple of quick passes around the area, and there's Henriquez to bend it into the corner. 1-1. Oh, and then Middlesbrough's next fixture is against Newcastle as well, who are fighting for survival. So That could be a really, really good game. But now Middlesbrough are on the attack again, and Reuter makes the save. Now here is a ball for Isaac to chase. It is Isaac. Gets it across goal. I should have just shot. I don't know why on earth I did that. Oh, what a waste. Now here is Harrison. Still Harrison. Harrison! It's a good effort and a good save from the keeper. Hoylett. Still Hoylett. Needs help. Oh, come on, Gooch. Help him out. And again. Oh, you've passed it to the wrong player. Blow the whistle, man. 1-1. Really frustrating in the end. We played really, really well, considering the team we used as well. We dominated the ball and played some brilliant football. Carving out chances was a little bit difficult. Middlesbrough were defending for their lives, but it was just a little bit of quality that wasn't quite there, but it's finished 1-1. So there is the league table as it stands. I'm only really showing you this to show you this sort of relegation battle at the moment. It looks as though Middlesbrough are down. It's not mathematically done and sealed just yet, but the goal difference between Newcastle and Middlesbrough is too great, I would think. It looks like it's between Fulham and Newcastle at the minute, although Watford could be dragged into it as well if both Newcastle and Fulham win and Watford fail to win. But right now we do have Bournemouth to play. So this is the team I'm going with against Bournemouth. We've got Reuter in goal, Henry holding Twansby, Alexander-Arnold across the back, and Villa and Vieira in the middle. Winks is the cam, Sinclair on the left wing, Musonda on the right wing with Solanke up top. Come on, boys. I was just thinking, guys, in the future, or for next season, would you like me to reveal our starting lineup the way that I revealed the opposition starting lineup in the last game when it comes up with all the fancy graphics and stuff like that, rather than me showing you beforehand? Let me know. And here we are against already relegated Bournemouth, and this is their lineup. Begovic in goal, Veltman, Mings, Rogne, Gerhardt across the back, Villalba, Arter, Battaglia and Schürrle on the left as well. Vitinho is the cam with King up top as well. And just a quick reminder of our lineup as well. It does actually look quite cool, doesn't it, with these graphics? I should have just done it like this. Let's get on with it anyway. And we're off. Good ball. Down the right for Solanke immediately. Still Solanke. Get it across goal. Cleared away. Winks on the edge of the box, and it's a good save from Begovic. They've had the shot, and it's gone just over the bar. But now we are breaking with Musonda on this side here. Drags it in. Too easy. Get it away. Great challenge, but they've still got the ball, and Reuter makes the save. They're playing really well, Bournemouth, considering their position. A lot better than us, anyway. Here is Solanke with the effort, and that is awful, man. I think the Sunderland fans are starting to get on our backs a little bit. Oh, and Henry's committed himself here, leaving them with a bit of space. Reuter punches away. Now here is Musonda bombing forward with pace. Go on, give him a hand. Good touch from Mvia. And Mvia's shot's blocked. It's just hopeful stuff, this. It's another team that have their back line really deep, so there's no space in behind. Or they're just permanently sat right on the edge of the area. So they are restricting us to long shots, and I hate those kind of matches. Go on, Twansby. And again. And again, oh, it's been beaten. And it's King who's broke down this side here. Gets it across goal. Get it away. And giving away a corner. I think we might be feeling just a little bit too comfortable, given that we've already won the league. And the header goes straight to Reuter. Worrying stuff. There goes half-time whistle. It has been really, really drab. It's been pretty poor. Not much creativity. It's possibly me as well, though. I don't really have that sort of fight to go and do this, that and the other, because we've already won the league. I shouldn't really be like that. So I don't really want to take too much away from this game and get too worried. Oh, it's a good chance here now for Bournemouth, and it's a pretty routine stop for Reuter. Oh, here's Musonda with his trademark turn. Winks on the edge of the box, and it's a decent effort and a good save from the keeper. Go on, Sinclair, make your run. It's a poor ball, but it does fall for Mvia, and it's a save again from Begovic. They're just constantly crowding us out. As soon as we get to the edge of their area, it's really difficult to play against. And I am going to do a quick change in formation to give Bournemouth a little bit more to think about in defence. So I've changed to the diamond formation, and I've also brought Madja and Isaac on as well. Oh, it's a good chance here for Bournemouth. It's beautiful football. They deserved a goal there. They really did. We haven't had the ball for a good 10 minutes now. Here's Winks, but he's all alone. Why? We've got 2 strikers up top now, and they've just... It's like they're defending for the life. But it's a brilliant ball over for Isaac. Can Isaac finish? It's a good save. It's the first time we've got him behind the defence all game. Here is Valalba. And he's... Oh my God, Swansby, man. What is he playing at there? But it's a good chance for them. Good save. Get it away. And they've hit it over, luckily. Bournemouth deserve the win here. They really, really do. I'm probably being, well, like I said earlier, a little bit too casual because I know that we've won the league. But that isn't really acceptable to let already relegated Bournemouth walk all over us like this. But here is Sinclair. Can he get it in? It's poor. It really is just awful. It's too casual. The pass was horrendous. Just blow the whistle, ref. 2 relatively poor games, really. But the Sunderland fans are going mad. They're celebrating that the season is over. We've won the Premier League. The last couple of games, well, this episode in terms of games hasn't been fantastic. But we are champions. So guys, this is where we are going to leave the episode. But now I'm going to explain what I was going to talk about earlier. So, the next episode will be tomorrow. And I am going to try, and I mean try, and double upload tomorrow. The first one being the season review, and the second one, which will be later on at night, it could end up being pretty late, will be the first episode of the 3rd season, transfer-wise anyway. There won't be any games being played. So what I need you guys to do in this episode is leave comments down below on who you think we should go for. I know you don't really have a transfer budget to play with, but remember that what we are going to do is put Leno up for sale because Courtois is coming in, so we could easily get a good 40 odd million off Leno as well. I'm not too sure how much we'll get for winning the Premier League. I assume it will be a decent amount, and what we're really looking for is strength in depth, which is something I keep harping on about every video now pretty much. If we do end up getting about 50 odd million altogether or 60 million spend, I don't want to just go out and spend it on one massive player. We've got Courtois coming in, we've got Martial coming in, so that's 2 excellent players right there. So if we did end up getting 60 million, I'd rather buy 6 players worth 10 million. Do you know what I mean? Because we are in 4 competitions, remember. Any position or whatever position you think needs strengthening, you choose, you leave who you think we should go for. It can be as many players as you like, but if you don't leave your suggestions in this video, then I'm not going to be able to see them by the time the next video comes out, if you know what I mean, because I'll start recording the season review first thing tomorrow morning, and then the first episode of next season I'll probably start recording around mid-afternoon, and then it'll come out at night, if you know what I mean. So I won't be able to see them, or your suggestions, if you don't leave them in this video. And leave them as soon as possible, really. Also, one of the reasons I wanted to play these 2 games in this episode and get an episode out before the season review, because I completely forgot to mention the player of the season. We did the same thing last season. So, the candidates for player of the season are Axel Swansby, our captain of the season. Jan Mvia, who has been very, very solid in midfield and has returned to us. He is a Sunderland hero. Harry Winks, who I have bigged up all season long because he has really overachieved, beyond my expectations anyway. At first I thought he was going to come in as cover, but he ended up being one of the best players on the team by a country mile in that cam role. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, someone else who I thought might just play a bit part, and he did for the first part of the season, but then he come into the squad and he's been banging goals for fun. And last but not least, Callum Wilson. He was injured for the first, I think, 7 or 8 games, and then he come in and he's absolutely smashed it. Last season it was Didier and Dong who won the player of the season. I will leave a poll right here, and then you can choose who you think should win it. And then I will announce the results in the season review. And in the season review, like I did mention in the last episode, we're going to go through each player, show you how they've improved rating-wise. We'll be going through the league table, the stats, how many goals each player have scored, how many assists, blah, blah, blah. The top scorers in the competitions, who's coming up, who's going down. All that stuff will be covered in the season review. And what I'm probably going to do off camera after this video is start to offer contracts to players that fit or suit their role. For example, Harrison was getting upset, like I mentioned earlier, and I think he may be a key player or a important player, which he is to an extent, but Musonda is ahead of him. So when he's not playing each week, he's going to get upset. So I am going to go through everyone and offer contracts, and in the season review I will let you know who has signed a new contract and stuff like that. While you're at it, guys, I know I've asked a lot of you now, but I want you guys to be involved as much as possible. Let me know who you think we should sell. Remember that we don't have a massive strength in depth, but let me know who you think we should sell. Let me know who you think we should maybe put on the loan list, because I'm going to be looking at this video and using this video in the comments anyway as a guide for what I should do in the first episode of next season. So that is the end of the episode, guys. We are champions. We've won the Premier League. I will see you in the season review. So if you did enjoy the video, please smash the like button, subscribe to become a fully fledged member of the Sarni Army, and of course keep up to date with future videos, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are constantly up to date with new content. The channel's Instagram account is also in the description below, so be sure to follow that. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.